In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 26, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Suns vs. Milwaukee Bucks. The Phoenix Suns are on the road Sunday when paying a visit to the Central Division leading Milwaukee Bucks. Phoenix defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 124-115 on Friday night and have not yet had Kevin Durant play, as the forward is still nursing an injury. Milwaukee won its 13th straight when defeating the Miami Heat 128-99 on Friday night. Looking at the betting trends, the Suns are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 Sunday games and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games against a team above .600. The Bucks are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games following a win, and 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 9-2-1 in the last 12 meetings overall. The Suns are 0-4 against the spread in the last 4 meetings in Milwaukee, and the Suns are 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 meetings overall. The Suns are still shorthanded as Kevin Durant and Landry Shamet are still out, while the Bucks are keeping an eye on Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is listed as doubtful for this one. Even though Milwaukee may play without its best player Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Bucks are playing very well, having won each of their last 13 games and have moved within just a half game of first-place Boston in the Eastern Conference. Brook Lopez has become a solid contributor on offense, averaging 15 points per game for the Bucks, and has scored 17 and 33 points in the last 2 games. Milwaukee's defense is 5th in points allowed, 2nd in field goal shooting percentage allowed, and 3rd in three-point shooting percentage allowed. Phoenix is still playing without its new acquisition Kevin Durant. The Suns struggle head-to-head versus Milwaukee, failing to cover the spread in 5 of the last 6 versus the Bucks, and on the road, Phoenix has covered the spread in just 1 of the last 6 versus Milwaukee. Here we have 2 of the hottest teams in the league colliding in what should be the game of the night, and you could make an argument for either side here. But even with Antetokounmpo out, I like the Bucks to take care of business at home. So the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Milwaukee is 5th in the NBA in points allowed, and Phoenix is 4th. Phoenix is allowing the 6th lowest field goal shooting percentage, and Milwaukee is allowing 2nd lowest field goal shooting percentage and three-point shooting percentage. The total has finished under in 6 of Milwaukee's last 9 games. If Milwaukee's leading scorer Giannis Antetokounmpo cannot play, look for the Bucks to use up much of the shot clock on each position to give fewer possessions to the Suns. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Brooklyn Nets vs. Atlanta Hawks. The new-look Brooklyn Nets will head south on Sunday to take on the Atlanta Hawks in an Eastern Conference showdown. The Nets are coming off a blowout loss at Chicago but remain in 5th place in the Eastern Conference playoff standings. Atlanta, meanwhile, picked up a win on Friday night to even its record to 30-30 on the season, as the team prepares for an all-new coaching staff after the firing of Nate McMillan this past week. Looking at the betting trends, the Nets are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games following a loss, and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 Sunday games. The Hawks are 7-16 against the spread in their last 23 games following a win, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 Sunday games. Head-to-head, the under is 9-4 in the last 13 meetings in Atlanta. The Nets are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Atlanta, and the Nets are 2-7 against the spread in the last 9 meetings overall. The Nets are shorthanded again as Ben Simmons is still out, while the Hawks are keeping an eye on John Collins, who is currently listed as questionable due to lower back tightness. Atlanta is coming off a victory over Cleveland, in which the Hawks scored 136 points against the best defense in the NBA. Atlanta's backcourt duo of Trae Young and DeJounte Murray will make life miserable for the Nets' perimeter defense that will not have Ben Simmons, who is nursing a sore knee. Brooklyn will also miss Simmons on the offensive end, as the guard is the leader in assists for the Nets. Brooklyn has failed to cover the spread in 7 of the last 9 games overall versus Atlanta, and the Nets are just 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games played on the road at State Farm Arena versus versus the Hawks. The Brooklyn Nets look like they're coming back to earth as they're losing their last 5 games by an average of 9 points. The Atlanta Hawks are healthy and are playing with a little pep in their step as of late. The Hawks are a team to watch closely down the stretch as there's some upside here. The Nets have struggled for consistency ever since the big trade, and their confidence took a major hit after getting blown off the floor by the Bulls in their last outing. So I'm more comfortable taking the improving Hawks, who are coming into this one fresh off a dominant win over the Cavaliers. Without Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant in the lineup, Brooklyn struggles to find consistent scoring. So the Atlanta Hawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As previously mentioned, Atlanta scored 136 points on Friday night against the NBA's best defense, and Brooklyn gave up 131 points on Friday night to the Chicago Bulls. The total has finished over in 9 of Brooklyn's last 13 games. Atlanta is 8th in the NBA in scoring and a disappointing 21st in points allowed. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Wizards versus Chicago Bulls. This Sunday, the Washington Wizards will travel to Chicago to take on the Chicago Bulls. Tip-off will be inside the United Center. This will be the 4th and final meeting between these two teams this regular season, as the Wizards won the last battle 100-97. The Washington Wizards are coming into this one after falling to the New York Knicks 115-109. They struggled on the offensive end of the court, as they will have to get more stops in this one if they want to challenge the Bulls on the road. The Chicago Bulls are entering this game after defeating the Brooklyn Nets 131-87. They look great on both ends of the court, as they will have to stay efficient in this one if they want a similar result. Looking at the betting trends, the Wizards are 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 road games and 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games against a team with a losing record. The Bulls are 10-4-1 against the spread in their last 15 home games, 12-4-1 against the spread in their last 17 games following a win, and 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. Head-to-head, the over is 13-5-2 in the last 20 meetings in Chicago, and the under is 3-0-1 in the last 4 meetings overall. The Wizards are going to be shorthanded again, as Kristaps Porzingis has been ruled out, while the Bulls are still missing Goran Dragic and Javon Green. The Wizards were building some good momentum before they ran into the Knicks, while the Bulls were really struggling before they snapped out of it against the Nets. You couldn't back either team with much confidence these days, but the Wizards have been the more consistent team lately. I don't trust the Chicago Bulls in the favorite role, as they're too hit or miss, and you're never sure which team you're going to get. The Washington Wizards have played the better ball as of late, and they've covered numbers left and right on the road. We're getting a free bucket with the team in better form, so the Washington Wizards to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. When these two last met, they put up a combined total of just 197 points, sailing under the total put on that game by 30.5 points. In the 3 games played between these teams this season, the average combined total score has been 208 points per game. Both teams have seen more of their games go under their season, the Wizards having 29 of their games go under, while Chicago has seen 34 unders this season. The under is 3-0-1 in Washington's last 4 games versus a team with a losing record, and 6-1-1 in their last 8 games on 1 day's rest. The under is also 3-0-1 in the Bulls' last 4 games versus a team with a losing record, and 4-0 in their last 4 home games. The Bulls have scored under 103 times in their last 7 games and 105 or less 5 times in that span. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.